Well, this morning I woke up. It was a great morning. Got some coffee, doing my thing, scrolling through social media, and then my morning changed for, I wouldn't say the worst, but I was just shocked. I saw that Chris Chan announced that he was going to be having a kid.
When the child is actually coming into play, or somewhere around that point, or I just might keep y'all in the dark and let y'all know it wait till after the child is born.
I don't know about you, but I never thought in 2024 that I would ever be seeing that kind of notification from Chris. I just think it's wild. I can't believe Chris Chan beat all of us, or even like to the point of like, I can't believe somebody let Chris knock them up. I was looking at people's comments and my thoughts were, I don't know if this is Chris's child. This is just my opinion. It seems like from what I've been seeing, people are saying that Flutter lives like in Europe somewhere. Chris lives in America, so like Flutter could be like, this could be like a side piece just for Flutter to get like world famous or something, but she has like an actual boyfriend there and the actual boyfriend got her pregnant. Or I've seen a lot of people on like Twitter and stuff saying that it could be, well, there's no child yet, but Chris is thinking about one. Or the last one is Chris actually did the deed. And I don't know who would let Chris bang them. I don't really know. I guess, hey, good for you, Flutter. You let him do it. It's more shocked than anything. The best one I saw of like the tweets and everything was from Geno Samuel. He's the guy that's been making all the Chris Chan documentaries and really documenting his life. So when he said that, I was like, this is real. I can't wait for the new, I'm not sure what part Geno Samuel's at, but can't wait for the kid arc. I feel so bad for that man too, because now he has to keep documenting Chris. It's just, dude, hats off to him, but I'm just still flabbergasted that Chris is having a kid, outdoing all of us. He had a kid. Well, granted, Chris is like way older than me, so I'm not too surprised, but just imagine your dad is Chris Chan. I don't think Chris is gonna be, if I had to take guesses, and these are just my guesses at this point of just what's going on, is I think what's gonna happen is Flutter have either parents or herself take care of the kid while she's in Europe, and Chris is just gonna be Chris and maybe come and see the kid once or twice, but I think Chris is just gonna be like, that's too much for me. I'm going to just be far away from the kid's life or see them sporadically. I don't even know too if child support would be a thing, because knowing Chris was gonna be like, well, that's to buy my toys and everything. You can't give that money away. So it's just gonna be interesting to see if this is an actual child of Chris, because I still think it's probably somebody else that is Flutter's actual boyfriend. That's not Chris. And they impregnated Flutter, and Flutter's just trolling Chris saying, hey, it's your child, man, you're gonna have a kid. Or other option is Chris is thinking this and it's just in Chris's mind, and Chris wants to go through with this after I think him and Flutter went to like, what was it, Finland or something like that, and they like met up there, and if Chris was like, well, I went to go see her, and now, maybe I can do the deed with her now that she knows me and everything. But then the other idea is that this is actually Chris's kid, and we'll just all have to see if this is so true, or Chris is actually having a kid. It's just really flabbergasting. I wasn't expecting my morning to start out with Chris Chan has a kid. Now, Chris did announce this in like a a stream because Chris now, after his prison saga, is now streaming on Twitch, I believe. He's streaming somewhere, and he was streaming Sonic, and someone asked, hey, when you're gonna announce that you have a kid? And I was like, huh? What? And Chris said, well, the kid will be coming sometime in summer. So that's all we got. So maybe Chris is thinking, oh, I'm getting, if I can go meet, or he's thinking that Flutter's going to be coming over to see him and he's going to do the deed, and by that time, around the summerish times, the child's going to be born, or Flutter is pregnant and either with or someone else's kid, and she's going to be giving birth in summer. So it's crazy. I was not expecting this on my 2024 bingo card for this year, that Chris Chan would get out of jail, be let off, and then have a kid. Was not expecting that, but I wanted to make a video about this because, oh, it's just so crazy. Chris Chan beat us all. He did the impossible, guys.